Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeohXO, and I'm just gonna bring y'all a quick video today talking about the upcoming episodes of the Black Clover anime. Episode 158, very good episode, and we're just gonna keep it pushing with these upcoming episodes, and they're just gonna get better and better. So we have the episode titles for episode 159, episode 160, episode 161, episode 162, and episode 163. Shout out to Anime News and Facts on Twitter. That is their @ right here, Annie News and Facts, so y'all go follow them. But basically, episode 159 is called Quiet Lakes and Forest Shadows, and that episode is pretty much gonna adapt, I'd say, like 2 chapters. It's probably gonna adapt chapter 232 and chapter 233. Basically, Yuno is going to be talking to Ralph, and for those of you who don't know who Ralph is, you do know who Ralph is. If you've watched the anime, you just probably didn't know his name. That's basically his name. His name is Ralph, the guy who is from the Spade Kingdom. Remember, he went through the strong magic region. You've seen him in episode 158. So you did see that guy in episode 158. I just don't think they revealed his name, which is not a big deal. I mean, the guy's name is Ralph. You know, it's not like a super crazy name like Lucifero or anything like that. It's not nothing that will really spoil. So we're gonna get like 2 chapters adapted in episode 159, and it's going to be coming out on, today is Thursday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days from now, on Tuesday, January the 12th, 2021. We're gonna get episode 159. Now they're basically gonna be just talking to each other, because I read the manga and basically Ralph and Yuno are going to be talking to each other. We are going to find out a little bit about Yuno's backstory. I don't want to say too much in this video in case I have anime onlys watching. Basically, I just want to give kind of like a summary, but I don't want to give out too many spoilers. That's basically what's going to be happening in episode 159. Yuno is going to be talking to Ralph. I'm not going to say what information Ralph gives Yuno, but it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to change the way that you see Yuno if you don't already know what Ralph is going to tell him. Now, this episode right here, episode 160, is called The Messenger from the Spade Kingdom. So basically, in this episode right here, I'm assuming that it's going to end off with Ralph and Yuno talking. And in this episode right here, I'm going to go ahead and say that they're going to pretty much have the conversation in this episode right here. So probably in this episode, now that I'm thinking about it, chapter 232, they're gonna have some Charmy in that. So they're gonna have some Charmy in this episode. And actually, the preview for this episode already came out, so you guys can go check out the preview for episode 159, and it's gonna have Charmy in there. I believe it's gonna have Real in there. So it's gonna be like a 2-part episode. It's gonna have 2 chapters in this episode. Episode 158 had 3 chapters, and this one might have 2, maybe 2.5. This one right here is the one where I'm expecting Yuno to get all the information, like all of the information. I'm pretty sure they're gonna touch, I've seen Ralph in the preview, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna touch on it a little bit in 159, but they might not give all the information. And then in this one, they're gonna give all the information. And then basically what's gonna end up happening, all these episodes directly lead into each other because they're all adapted from the manga. So I can basically assume what's gonna be happening in all these episodes based on the manga. If you wanna read the manga from this point, start at chapter 232, because that's where this starts at right here. Now, episode 161, basically, whenever Yuno goes in episode 160, he's gonna go to Hage Village, because in episode 158, you saw Ralph get found by Sister Lily. Now, this is kind of spoilery, so if you're anime only, you might want to click off, but it's not heavy spoilers. Basically, for Yuno to talk to Ralph, obviously he has to go to Hage Village. And then in episode 161, Zenon is gonna appear, and that's whenever like kind of the Spade Kingdom War really, you know, is basically like, I want to say the warm up to the war right here. Whenever Zenon does some crazy stuff, let's just say Zenon is going to unleash his power, and he's going to be fighting against certain members of the Golden Dawn. I'm not going to say who he's going to be fighting, because I'm kind of trying to be conservative with the information I give, because I don't want to spoil anybody. But basically, he's going to be fighting some people from the Golden Dawn. I'm not going to say who. And then in this right here, episode 162, that is the Great War breaks out. And that's basically, you know, these titles are almost self-explanatory. Zenon's power, what else could that mean? We're gonna see Zenon's power. The Great War breaks out, what else could that mean? The Spade Kingdom War finally begins. And then this one right here, like, the titles themselves are kind of spoilery. So if you're watching this video, I mean, you wanted to know the titles of the episodes so you get somewhat of an idea of what's going to be happening. Basically, hopefully this video is getting you guys hyped, because these next few episodes are going to be very amazing. We see, look how good Asta looks, man. Like, Asta's new character design is awesome. You know, he don't even have the shirt on. That man just buff, you know. And then the opening pretty clean. Yeah, that was episode 158 whenever he was fighting against the guy from that Spade Kingdom Fortress. Now, Dante versus the captain of the Black Bulls. That's coming up really quick, guys. And you know, it was kind of alluded to in the opening. This is a scene from the opening, and you know, it's kind of foreshadowed in the opening. So I don't want to say too much about going too deep into all of this, because it might be spoilers. I don't want to spoil anybody, but the titles themselves are kind of spoilery. So all right, I'm gonna let you guys decide what does this mean? Dante versus the captain of the Black Bulls. What does that mean, guys? I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna say the name of the title. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. I just wanted to make a quick video. I didn't want to leave you guys without a video today. Sorry, it's not, you know, me going super in depth or anything like that today. I mean, I try to upload daily for you guys, because I know you guys like to have some Black Clover content to look forward to. So yeah, like, there's another guy on Twitter too. I mean, that's basically what I had to say in this video. There's a guy on here named BC Spoilers. He be giving out good information too. Let's see what he's talking about. BC Spoiler. So yeah, he posted the summaries. Should I read them? I don't know. If you guys want, you can just check out his Twitter. He gives pretty good information. It's actually run by 3 people, and they give pretty good information, like, on what's going on. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeohXO, and I'm out.